Hello, welcome back to the coolest cosplay being, and today I'll be sharing some makeup tips with you. So I've been doing makeup longer than cosplay. I did some horror makeup on my personal Instagram with my friends and family. They thought it was creepy and I thought it was pretty cool, and it wasn't the best horror makeup, but it was pretty good. And I started doing the cosplay makeup once I was cosplay? That sounds interesting. So I started practicing it before I could get my first wig. So, I got some good tips with me. Also, I've been watching a lot of makeup videos back in the day. So, tip number 1, either wash your face, prime your face, or moisturize your face before doing makeup, because it's better for your skin, doesn't give you as much acne, and it's just way better. So if you don't see me using this in videos or this, I probably washed my face before. Tip number 2, I would show you my beauty blender, but I for some reason just lost it. I'll probably find it right after this video, but it's missing right now. Wet your beauty blender. I think it was intended to be wetted, but it makes it bigger and just blends out better if it's wet. For some reason you can't wet it. Of course they can wet it, so everybody has water in their house, hopefully. Yeah, it's just way better for blending. And what else do I have to say about blending? It's also, beauty blenders are way better than brushes because brushes leave more streaks, and beauty blenders actually blend it, make it flawless. That was a small tip. Tip number 3. When you're matching your foundation in a store, you usually match it on your arm, and you're like, that seems too tan, I'll get a shade lighter. And when you get home, it's way too late for you. I bet there's a lot of people who've done that before. I have done that. So make sure, let's see, where'd my foundation go? Everything's gone missing right before this video. Found it. So when you're matching it on the arm, it seems like a perfect match, but it's a bit tan on my face. You can't really see it on camera though, so I won't show that. So always make sure don't do it on your arm, but always do it on your neck or cheek, because then it's more accurate and closer to your skin tone. Tip number 4. These are going way fast. Way faster than my other cosplay tips. This video doesn't apply to just cosplayers. It can apply to people who do makeup, just normally. Normal. Tip number 4. For concealer and contour, only put it where you need it. So so where I put concealer is I put it under my eyes because I get tired, on the bridge of my nose, cheek, and jawbone. And then I put contour on the side of my noses, well, right here and right here, under the concealer of my cheekbone, and then under my jawline, because the concealer kind of acts as a highlighter for the contour and conceals my under eyes. So only put it there unless you want to put it on your forehead. That's also a place, but if you just put concealer everywhere and contour everywhere, it's going to look messy and not as good. Also blush. Blush, only put on your cheeks and like nose. Don't put it everywhere on your face. You'll look like you'll have sunburn. Also, just use it sparingly, because whenever, sparingly, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but use it all over your face, you look like I have sunburn. And then, like, if you use too much on your cheeks and nose, you'll look like you didn't put sunscreen on. I know that feeling, because at one time, I think my very first cosplays, I, like, got some blush, and I, like, put it so much on my cheeks and nose, and they're like, did you get a sunburn? My family, I'm like, nope, I didn't. I just put a lot of blush on. So tip number 5. This is more for cosplayers, I guess, but if you're someone who does makeup and uses face paint, well, this is for beginner face painters, like kind of me. You need to be patient with face paint, because face paint isn't just like instant expert. You gotta learn how to do it. This is water-based, and water-based, I didn't realize is hard, and I think it might just be hard because this was cheap, and it's not as good as I've seen other face paints. So I recommend don't go cheap and use a non-water-based and like use paint, not water-based paint. So you gotta be really patient. If you do get this exact same one, just remember, I think less water is good, because like, I'm going to do an example. Less water. You just need the water to activate it. I think I already put too much water in. But like, if it's too watery, it starts to drip. Now I got face paint all over me. Let me just, there we go, there. So if it's too watery, it'll just drip down your face and will not look pretty, unless you want it to drip down your face, like cool drippy effects, like I'm bad at explaining things, aren't I? But yeah, less water is better, in my opinion, and with these paints, but I don't know about other paints. So yeah, I got those from Amazon. There's a bunch of face paint from Amazon you can buy from there, but if you really want good face paint, you probably need to buy it somewhere else. Tip number 6, and my last tip. Clean your brushes at least like once a month or once a week. Around there, like once every 2 weeks. Clean your brushes at least. Because if they start getting too dirty, you can only use these certain brushes for a certain thing. And if you let's say that you have 2 brushes. You'll probably have to clean these more often, but 2 brushes and if you don't clean them, you can only use them for certain things. And that's hard, because like this brush, before I got these brushes, I used for contour, concealer, and foundation. And then I use this for everything else. So clean your brushes, just clean your brushes. But also, if you clean your brushes too much, the bristles will start to fall out, so don't do it like every day, or after every makeup. Don't do that. That's bad. The bristles will start to fall out, as you can see on here. It's starting to fall out. And also, clean your beauty blender, but not too much, because if you've seen in my videos, it's only half of a beauty blender. I don't know what happened to the other half. I know it broke in half. I don't know where it is, but like it's gone. So that was the video. I hope you liked it, and if you did, cool. So see you next week.